Now, Floyd Mayweather has responded to some of the claims of people saying that he's broke or he's going through this felony fraud case. All right, guys, and we're going to get into that. But before we do, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the little bell for notifications. But here's Floyd Mayweather's response to the claims.
Money Mayweather takes it to his social media to respond to 50 Cent and everyone else creating, according to Money Mayweather, lies and spreading negative information. And he went out to his Instagram to post a caption that he captioned by saying this: "Lies and negative news always travel faster than the truth. That's the way things work. Unhappy people love bad news. I love the stories they think are gonna tear the strongest culture on earth down. A black man. At the end of the day, my name staying in the media is still my name staying in the media. Attention is attention. People keep talking. People keep watching. And that attention keeps generating opportunities. I'm focused on what I've always been focused on: family, generational wealth, and staying out of other people's business. That's not my own. So please keep posting. More blogs, more lies, free promotion. And I gladly welcome every line." He then goes on to say, "Good press, bad press, facts or fiction, pick your poison. Every headline keeps my name in circulation and everything in motion. I appreciate it all. Keep the press coming."
Now, Floyd Mayweather is not the only person who's ever been accused of being broke or bankrupt. 50 Cent went through the same thing a little while back, and he responded by trolling the haters. Right? Check this out.
"You put this picture up of you opening your fridge and just finding money inside. You put up this picture, these are yours, of your coffee table, which is made of money. Then you put this picture up right here, which says you're broke, spelled in money. And then this one right here, which is just cash coming out of your pants."
Audience doesn't understand the difference between chapter 11 and chapter 7.
Yeah.
When you file chapter 11, you just really reorganize.
You're reorganizing your business.
I got 4 companies that had over like $3 or $4 million in each one of them. So
Right.
I can pull the money out and take those pictures.
Right.
But the courts is going, their responsibility is to make sure the debtors are paid because they've received these awards from different arbitrators and different things. And it's interesting because once you're successful and you're publicly noted, you become a target, a bullseye.
Yeah.
Like the lawyers do everything in contingent on getting something from you.
Right.
They sue you for that.
But that still begs the question, if that's the situation, why put all that on?
We recently saw the same thing with Rick Ross as well, who's been accused of being broke or pretending like he's got more money than what he's got, but really he's going through money problems. That's the speculation. He was recently seen at the airport in, I don't know, flying economy or something like that. But check this out.
Fans spotted Rick Ross in the waiting area of a commercial flight, and it seems he was not very proud of it, judging by the way he was covering himself.
There's a bunch of AI pictures. I want to show you the actual real picture, though. The real picture was supposedly here. So this is Rick Ross. And apparently he was on his way to Colombia. Now, if you don't know, Rick Ross owns a plane. His plane is a G550. Actually, it's a G450, I think. The picture was taken of him sitting here, and he was waiting for a flight. And I thought that was fake until Rick Ross actually came online and actually confirmed that he did indeed fly commercial. This is what he said.
For the ones who want to know where my jet at, I obviously didn't get the memo. It's being updated with Starlink. You know what Starlink is? Yeah, that's the $500,000 Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's where my jet at. And I chose to fly commercial to Colombia to go party with Trick Daddy and Ball Greasy at the Escape the States vibe. And that was a hell of a vibe. I had an amazing time. When I was leaving, that hoodie was low. Rose did it big. The boat. And y'all better stop worrying about what rich niggas.
So Rick Ross responded by making a video and coming outright and just addressing the comments, right? 50 Cent, you saw in the previous clip, he just came out and trolled everybody, right? But Mayweather has at least responded. He's made that statement. And, we'll see whether, what comes of it. But the question remains is like, there's things that Mayweather has said before and done before that will contradict what he's doing now. For example, he once said something about Manny Pacquiao, that Mayweather would never have to fight no more, and that Manny Pacquiao has to fight because he still needs to fight, for example. Check this out.
I come and do an exhibition or come out and box and have some fun. I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight. You know, I'm financially set, and I want to let everybody know this. You're gonna hear so many different stories. Oh, Floyd have to do this. No, I'm well off. Every property that I have is paid for. My jet is paid for. All my cars is paid for. I own billion dollar buildings. I own so much property, and I'm steady investing in different things. I'm invested in the tech world. I made a lot of smart investments. So I didn't do it by myself.
So of course Mayweather has said that about Pacquiao, but yet fast forward a few years later, he finds himself not only boxing again, but actually planning a fight with Manny Pacquiao himself. I mean, you know, it doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. But yeah, I've made a few videos about Mayweather and his situation. And, you know, at the end of the day, right, these celebrities, they understand the game. They understand that they're in the public eye. They understand that they're under public scrutiny. People are going to be watching their every move. If a bad tabloid comes out, I think the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad press. There's good press and bad press. But as long as you're being talked about, then you're still relevant. Now, with Mayweather, obviously, there's talk about felony charges, and whether he gets arrested or whether criminal charges come out of it, that will definitely be all over the tabloids.
Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco suggested on their podcast that Floyd Mayweather is talking about coming back, unretiring.
He is.
Because he's broke.
Yeah.
Let's play the clip here of Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco.
There are only 3 fights that Floyd can have that can command and get the kind of money he's looking to recoup for money that may have been lost, or money that may have been stolen, or money he may have spent, you know, to date. For one, a rematch with Canelo. That's one fight.
Canelo too big. He let that go.
Listen to me, Unc. We talk about making that money. He ain't gonna have no choice. Number 2, fighting Pacquiao again. Right?
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
And the only other fight that can get him the kind of money and the kind of payday he might need if you're coming out of retirement and putting your record in jeopardy, and that's Bud.
Bud hurt him, Ocho. Bud is still at the top, and Bud is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. And you talking about coming after 8-year layoff, you can come and fight him?
Do you understand why he's coming out of retirement? Are we missing the point here?
Yeah, we understand.
Come on, man.
No, Ocho. I hope that's not true. I hope Ocho, I hope he has an itch. Ocho, I can hope. I hope he has an itch to scratch. And he needs to scratch that itch. I'm hoping that's the case, Ocho. I'm hoping.
So the question remains, is Mayweather actually broke, or is he just, you know, doing what he does? Doing what he, you know, is he bored? Is he just fighting for the sake of fighting? Is he, you know, I mean, he must have things going on right now. His version of broke is not going to be our version of broke, but we've seen all this stuff that's happened over the years with the tax liens, and, you know, now we've got this felony case, fraudulent checks, things like that. Why would you write someone a check if you don't have the money in the account and your name's Floyd Mayweather? Anyone who think that 200K is a small amount of money for somebody like Floyd Mayweather, right? He normally rolls around with millions of dollars just in cash. Right, so why would anybody accept a check from Floyd Mayweather anyway if he rolls around with so much cash all of the time? I mean, that's part of his brand, right? That's part of his MO, right?